I'm very passionate about teaching and learning, and I definitely approach teaching from a learner's standpoint as well. My research is really motivated by an overall and ongoing curiosity and a desire to really impact our community by creating more inclusive and innovative landscape, and also looking at how the arts and humanities are viewed and ensuring that they're essential to education, and particularly education on the UC San Diego campus. Right at this very moment, mid-November, the fragility of the American democracy and the test, the extreme test happening right now, and the clear cracks in that system. I'm a big contemplative practice person in life and in teaching, and that means mindfulness, meditation, yoga, any sense of integrating the body and the mind in what we do. And I introduce techniques to students, and I incorporate those techniques, into as much of my overall life as I can. I believe the mind is very trainable and needs to be approached that way, and that level of flexibility and agility that we can cultivate in our minds is really in service to a positive life, and the ability to weather storms like the one we're in now with some resilience. I also am a parent to a teenage daughter with fairly severe autism, so neurodiversity and the difference that we all have in our minds and our brains, and how pronounced that can be with autism, has really impacted the way I approach my research and my teaching, in terms of being aware of how students are very different types of learners, and especially in terms of innovation and entrepreneurism. I believe, an awareness around inclusion, especially when it comes to disability, is such a huge field of research right now, and really important work is being done. For me, having the privilege of being a professor at a major research university, it's continuing to contribute to the transformation of how we collectively view collaboration, communication, and really the interconnectedness of all disciplines. I believe that the more we look at where the intersections are rather than where the disconnects are, the more we'll be in service to our students. And I know in many of the theater classes, when we have that student who's filling their arts requirement, they often just have a whole world open to them by reading plays, thinking about storytelling, and then bringing those ideas into their chosen major or minor. Now, a lot of reading and self-inquiry, especially during the pandemic and not having a lot of options in terms of travel and a lot of pursuits that would normally take my time. I'm really focusing on anti-racism, equity, diversity, inclusion, reading some thinkers and learning about some theory-guided practice that I had not explored previously. Folks like Adrienne Marie Brown, Lama Rod Owens, Ibram Kendi, just really delving into history, and digging into work and research around that, so that I can be an ally, an advocate, and an agent for change.